Hey, what's up, guys? I'm not sure if you can hear me. We are starting the stream here for Tooth and Tail. It's been actually a really fun time playing this game, so make sure that you guys can see me playing it. And we're going to go ahead and continue the story mode that I had going earlier. It's just a fun game, what can I say? So we're going to go ahead and try to complete this mission here. And I'm not even going to go into the lore of the game. I mean, it's so cool. A lot of people have likened it to the Russian Civil War, which is very, very, very close, but with animals. So just a really fascinating game. And right now we have to destroy the enemy gristmills. So basically in this game, you produce wheat from pigs, and this wheat pays for your stuff. But the truth is that the whole goal of the game is to try and be the ruler of this nation so you can eat the pigs and in some way evolve in the rat world. I guess being able to eat a bigger animal. Hey, Ariman, can you hear me okay, dude? I'm sorry, Adi, can you do me a huge favor, man? Jump to our Twitch channel and make sure you can hear me there too, because we had some issues initially with the mic on this channel, but I want to make sure we don't have issues there. Thanks, man. So we're going to go for the win here, guys, and see what happens. And let's jump into the game and see if we can get a victory. So far, we basically just need to go ahead and build some farms, and we need to get the Reds to join us. So there's all these factions in the game, and that's one thing I really love. There's like sort of the communist faction, the Reds, they're called the Free People. There's the merchant faction, which is what we're playing as right now, the Bluecoats. There is I believe they're called the Pure. I could be wrong on this, and I probably am, so don't take my word for it. But their faction is basically all about purity of the rat race, and being in charge and being like the original rats. And then the fourth faction is very similar to like the Nazis. They're like nationalists, and it's just one massive revolution to determine which of these factions survives. So right now, we're going to go ahead and basically just defend the base, build some farms, get everything working. We're going to get some critters to join us. A lot of people might like this game because of the animal nature of it. For me, it's kind of like, like I like it, but I prefer actual soldiers. That being said, it's pretty cool. Thank you so much, Adiman. I appreciate it, buddy. Let me jump, actually. I thought I was on the Twitch stream, but I'm not, so let me jump over there, guys. Sorry for those of you on Twitch that are watching me. I will be with you very, very, very shortly. Here we go, and there we are. Hello. I think you guys can see yourselves as well. So we're going to continue, and I've really enjoyed this game. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. Oh, shit. The damn advertisements on Twitch. Cartelo de Cali. Actually, it's talking about Narcos, and I really like that show, to be truth be told. But I already know what happens. Don't ask me how. We're going to build another farm, although honestly we should be focusing on gunnery emplacements right now and building more units, because this is actually a really dangerous area. And this mission is quite a tough one if you're not prepared. So I'm going to start building our units very soon, and you guys are going to be amazed at how this is done in this game. We have to conquer neighboring farms to try and, of course, make more of an income. But it's quite a challenge and a fun one. I think next I want to build some freight union ferrets. There's much better units, and of course they're going to slowly mate and create children from that burrow. I don't know how else to say it. But our job is to carry around a flag and basically just rally them, which I think is really cool. Here we go. Let's make sure all of our farms are built. Yep. Eventually you could lose, with the farms, they could eventually sort of go bankrupt and stop producing stuff. But basically the funny thing about this game, well, one of the many funny things about this game, it's fascinating, is that the rats, they're trying to evolve, in a manner of speaking, by turning the pigs into actual food. So the pigs are, of course, creating wheat, which is what we eat now, but we want to start eating meat always. And it's sort of a racial thing, in a weird way, animal racial thing, where the rats want to prove that they're superior by eating the pigs, who have been a slave caste this entire time. And so basically, we're just, showing them how powerful we are. But to do that, we have to have a revolution and determine who is the best one. And actually, Arman, you're absolutely right. Basically, the game is the Russian Civil War. And it's funny you say that, because we had 3 people, Adi. And for those of you that don't know who the Rambling Exile is, his name, well, I'm not going to give you his real name, but the name I call him is Ariman. And we've had 3 people suggest this really reminds me of the Russian Civil War. And in many ways, yeah, that it's very similar to the Russian Civil War. And just the way things work, sort of the different factions, etc. but there's sort of that animal thing, and I've been really surprised because personally, and I'm sure this is true with a lot of subscribers to the channel, I'm not a huge fan of like, you know, like animal, you know, like furry. I hate to use that term, but it's just the truth. Sort of like a furry game. But this one's actually pretty good, and it reminds me of, there's a book series I used to read as a kid, and even if you're an adult, it's actually a really good book series called Redwall, which is basically about these mice that go out of their way to, you know, defend the world and improve their lot in life. It's sort of a Game of Thrones with mice. It's just really well done, and I used to love that series as a kid. By the way, we're building a huge unit right now. This guy's really going to help, Uncle Butter. And each of the factions have sort of a different feel to them. So, like, if you play as the Reds, some of the guys have, like, commissar helmets and stuff. It's hilarious. And by the way, look at that. That's the enemy boss. And we're going to have to get to a point in this game. They just destroyed our guns, which is crazy. We're going to have to get to a point in this game where we play some multiplayer. Because killing the boss, it reminds me very much of, like, a MOBA, which may not be the best thing. And we're respawning! But it reminds me very much of a MOBA in some ways because, you know, that boss killing thing gets you points, etc. But we've got to try the multiplayer. So we definitely have to build turrets, first of all. Let's do that. Because they just screwed up a bunch of our economy. They messed it up. We need to go out and grab more farms. And guys on Twitch, I'm sorry. I'm going to take a look at your comments in just 1 second. Just let me build another turret. I'll feel a little bit safer. And then we'll take a look here. Let's take a look. Hey, Cold Flame, Redwall and Animal Farm in a game. Yeah, man, that's exactly how I see it. And you've left some really cool comments on the channel recently. Arteman, Cold Flame has not donated anything, but put him down on our list of donators, because even on the Slytherin comment section and on the channel comment section, he's left such good suggestions. In fact, it was Cold Flame that suggested that I try Tooth and Tail. You know, he's very new to the channel. I think you're pretty new, Cold. I haven't seen you here before, and, you know, when you suggested that game, I took a look at it, man. Usually, I always ask for free copies of games, but with this, I was just like, nope, I can't wait. I need to buy it right now, and, it's because of your suggestions, so I really appreciate it when users give good suggestions, and I know giving good suggestions, it's not as easy as it sounds. I mean, you know, I suck with suggestions, but here we go, so we're going to continue. So right now, I think holding off the enemy is the key, but they're destroying our machine guns really quickly. So I think we need to go and try to take some of their farms. Look at this. Look at this, man. They've got a lot of shit. And by the way, don't think just because I was discussing that MOBA thing that I would ever turn this channel into a MOBA channel. But if this game had some MOBA characteristics, I wouldn't mind. I would still play it, of course. No, you're killing all our guys. Yeah, we may need to restart. The snakes are the worst. Look at that. No, we definitely have to restart. Well, that's why I did this stream, because I knew this was going to take a long time. So I was like, might as well have people watch. And the bad news is our farms are losing their income. So that's very bad news. Let's try to get some guns up here. I think restarting is the key here. Let's return to the Warrens and try that again. So the Warrens are where the rats discuss politics, etc. Hey, Milstradster. Good to see you, man. It's going pretty well, my friend. Hello, Erwin, Rommel, and Tomato. David Pesak, how you doing, buddy? Is this the communist rat game? That's one way of putting it. I mean, there are so many more factions than the communists that I would say it's actually not even closely about communists. It is about revolution, though. And I've explained it before. I'll explain it again just because it's so funny. And basically, the way it works is we're a bunch of rats. We've had this rat society for a while. We've taken the pigs as slaves. And we're fighting over the right of who gets to eat the most pigs. Because the pigs are our food source. And by eating meat, we get to show our sort of supremacy, if you will. That's sort of the point of the game. And there's 4 factions. One, the bluecoats that we're playing right now. From what I understand, they're sort of like the bourgeoisie. The businessmen, etc. There is a royalist class. They're called the Pure, I believe. There's a communist class called the Free People, of course. And the 4th one, it's almost like a Nazi group of sorts. I forget their name, but they wear very distinct Nazi, almost Nazi uniforms. And basically parade around. They have just a very interesting caste system. And we're all fighting over control of these pigs. Right now, in the last mission, or this mission that we just have to retry, we didn't have enough turrets to defend against the enemy, so this time I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to build a lot of turrets here. There's so many aspects of so many different games here, but a lot of people have likened it to the Russian Civil War, and I don't think that's an unfair suggestion at all. By the way, let's go ahead, pop some more rat warrens. So by buying the rat warrens, we can get some rats to our side. We've got all these different critters we can use, and depending on the faction you're using, they're going to have like a different feel to them. If you play as the communist faction, they have like little commissar hats, which I think is really cool. I also want to get some of these ferrets. The ferrets, and they call themselves the Freight Union. They're so good. We want to get a few of those. Let's take a look here at the chat. Hey, Ilya, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, you could definitely play as communist, Irwin, for sure. But I'm not sure yet. I mean, certainly in multiplayer they're playable. We haven't tried multiplayer yet. But one thing that's kind of cool is that with the factions themselves, in terms of the campaign, you get to try them all out. So you kind of have to help each of the factions, from what I've been seeing in terms of the campaign so far. Hey, how's it going, Retro Fan? Retro Fan and Milstratster on our Twitch channel. Good to see both of you guys. All right, let's get back to the game. That's the enemy leader. We definitely have to build an army, but I think we can't give up on building nice fortifications. Each map is randomized, which is really cool. So we never know where the enemy base is. And in this particular scenario, we need to destroy enemy gristle mills. The gristle mills, or the grist mills, is what we have here. Basically, pigs working farms. We initially eat the wheat, then we eat the pigs. It's pretty straightforward. So I want to make sure to really defend this area well, so that no matter what happens, this area will be defended, because the enemy snakes are so good, and it depends what enemy you're facing. In this particular situation, we are facing enemy snakes. They're so damn good. They can destroy our turrets really quickly. So I want to make sure to have a lot of squirrels here, a lot of ferrets, just anything we can get to support our cause. You can see they're already rallying to me. Another cool thing about this game is you're not the one attacking, really. I mean, of course, you're carrying out the attack order, but I can't do anything with this flag. I can't hit an enemy. I can't do anything. All I can do is rally people towards me. I might as well be a bishop, honestly. But I love that. I think it's a really cool aspect of the game. You're sort of Lenin on the front lines telling the Bolsheviks, move forward, men! Go to battle! That's sort of your job in this game. So we're going to go ahead, keep on building some cool stuff. But I want to make sure we are well prepared this time. Get some more ferrets. And there we go. I told you guys about the snakes. There they are. Oh, we absolutely need to build more guns. We gotta get rid of those snakes. They are deadly, guys. I can't stress that enough. I think one of the reasons we have to win this particular mission quickly is because of the snakes. They just have so much damage potential that even on the later missions, you don't really face challenges like this. So let's drop some more. Oh, there's the enemy leader. Kill him. Put some guns up here. We need to get to 60, though, to drop guns. So, boom. We're using it to pay for farms and units. So every time a unit spawns, we lose a little bit of money. Sort of the negative aspect of having units. And since the snakes are managing to kill our turrets by basically just firing from afar, we're going to try and keep these turrets separate. There we go. There's the boss again. Kill him. It always gives us a few points. Might try to drop some rat warrens here. We'll see what you guys think. Factions are just cosmetic and thematic for the single-player story. Absolutely correct, David. But I have to say, David, they do give it a political touch. I don't know if you've noticed. That's kind of cool. But as you play the game, it slowly falls away. And hello to all our fans on Twitch as well. There are Nazi rats, says RetroFan. Why am I not surprised? Of course, you have to take the evil from all sides. So you have the far left-leaning communists and the far right-leaning Nazis, and in the middle you've got who we're playing as now, who are basically the blue shirts, sort of like the merchant class, and then there's another faction that's the pure, and they're basically like the original rats. They believe all rats should be pure. You shouldn't mix with other rats. And in a way, they're kind of fascistic themselves, to be honest. A sacrifice. If sacrifice wasn't fully 3D and not about magic and shit. Well said. Okay. Sorry, I've got to put you guys through this. Do watch, and we'll get back to the game within about 30 seconds. Alright, here we go. Build some more turrets. You got quite a lot of units here. I want to get the big guy, though. And that's the Uncle Butter. But right now, we got to move forward. We've got to discover more land. We can also recruit some extra units, so that's great. You don't always get mercenaries, but when you do, take them. So we just managed to grab this gristle mill. Now we need to try and destroy the snakes attacking. I'm respawning. Shit. Well, we found the second grist mill, so that's actually really good. And it looks like some of these farms need some trimming. Kill them. Come on, boys. Got to make sure my turrets can see them. As long as they can see them, they can fire at them. Get them, get them, get them. Oh, man, we need reinforcements. I told you, these snakes are death. That's why I think this mission has to be completed really quickly. At least it's a modern game that gives you a challenge. It's so rare to see that these days. They're not attacking, so maybe we can just wait, get reinforcements, and move on them when we're ready. Oh, maybe not. Damn boss is giving away our position. Come on, where are the rest of these guys? You can do it, boys. Oh, there's another mill here. So I think if we have to redo this, we probably have to start taking the mills near us really quickly. Because the enemy snakes know exactly what we're doing. Yeah, we're going to do this over. Go back to the Warrens. Do it right this time. I just got power back at 1 a.m., so this is a nice return to the internet. Oh, Erwin, are you in Florida? Man, rule number 1 in this game is to scout the entire map immediately. Thanks, David. Yeah, you're probably right, dude. That's why I've had some trouble here so far. And once again, hello to our fans on Twitch. If you're on Twitch watching us, we're restreaming this from YouTube. Make sure to hit that Civil War picture down below and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as subscribing to our Twitch channel. If you want to donate, you can hit the little kitty cat button. And for those of you on YouTube, if you want to throw a few bucks my way, you can always just hit the $sign, or I'm not sure if the sign changes depending on the country you're in, below the chat box. We really appreciate it, especially with the recent YouTube fiasco. And I'm going to do an update video to the channel, guys, because we're getting so close to that 10K. And when I do that update video, I want to share some good information, some bad information, all this stuff. The good information is we're getting close to 10K. The bad information is that the YouTube adpocalypse just got 10 times worse. So the way it works now is, I told you guys before that we were undergoing some difficulties because our videos were being demonetized. The good news back then was that even though the videos were being demonetized, you were able to challenge the demonetization. And, you know, 7 out of 10 times, the YouTube would take a look and they'd be like, yep, you're right. This shouldn't be demonetized. And you'd get a little bit of revenue. Now, they have a new system where they will not review a video unless you have 1,000 views of that video within a week. So they're basically saying it's a lot of work, we can't do it. And I can't say I blame them. I know it's a lot of work. At the same time, there's 2 ways you guys can help the channel tremendously. Number 1 is donating so that we can buy some better equipment, make some new plans, buy games. You know, we don't get all the games we ask for, unfortunately, with our size. The second thing, if you don't have cash to donate, I'm in the same boat. Please share the channel with your friends. You know, and I don't just mean like throw it out on social media. If you like this channel, if you think it has a future, then let people know. Be like, guys, especially if they like strategy games, go to Agrippa Maxenius. You know, he's not like the other strategy gamers. He's not like a pompous, stuck-up asshole. He shows you when he fails. He thinks it's funny. We have fun with it. You know, it really helps, guys. I can't tell you that enough. And there are some people here, like Ademon, for instance. You guys know him as the Rambling Exile, who has done so much for this channel that I really appreciate it. And when I do get, I'm not saying if, when I do get to those large numbers that Enter Elysium has, and you know, guys like Diplex Heated have, I'm gonna remember people like that. It means a lot. In this mission, we have to actually meet up with the Reds. So I'm gonna go over here and find my Red friend and talk to her. And now she's gonna help me. So she's gonna be building a base as well, and she kind of knows what to do on her own. That being said, we don't have much of an army yet. So I'm gonna start building some squirrel dens. I think, you know, maybe we should take quantity over quality in this case, because last time we had some quality but just not enough quantity. So I'm gonna keep building these rat dens. Let's build some more farms. Work, you pig dogs. Remember, they are our slaves. Yeah, no worries, man. Not bad, man, Erwin. Cat 3. That's good to hear, man. It's funny you mention it, Erwin, because I was born in Gainesville, Florida. It's amazing how weather's changing these days, because I remember in Gainesville, I lived there till I was about 8, 9 years old. We saw one Category 2, but a Category 3 or Category 4 was unheard of. And now we're getting Cat 5s, you know, touching ground. Things are not right, and, you know, in America, there's this concern about global warming. I hate to get political, but something's going on. I mean, you know, whether you believe it exists or not, something weird is going on. And I'm so glad, man, that you made it through. It's awesome. You know, be safe, because I hear there's more storms coming. So we'll have to see kind of what happens. But I fear that weather is going to get worse and worse and worse as time progresses here. And once again, hello to our viewers on Twitch. Good to see you guys. Alright guys, let's get back. So we're going to use our communist ally, hopefully, to win. But we definitely needed her help, and she didn't show up in the last battle. There are the snakes! The fucking snakes! Get the turret up. Get the fucking turret up. Come on. I'll stay here and get shot at if I have to. I'm protecting her farms. She needs them, and so do we. Put a machine gun there. Put a machine gun there. And now we'll start actually focusing on our army. Get a farm up. Farm up. Before I focus on my army, I'm just going to build up our economy this time. Farm up. Get them, boys. Get them all. So she's helping us now, but, you know, her help is limited, obviously. I think I'm going to get Uncle Butter. It costs a lot, but I think he's worth it in this scenario. So we're going to go ahead and get Uncle Butter here. We're still destroying our friends' farms. We are going to have to head out on the attack very, very soon here. And actually, this is one of the hardest missions. Like, I've played the later missions just for fun, and this one, I've got to say, it's really particularly difficult. Here we go. Let's get everybody rounded up. Get some more farms up. Now, as time goes on, your farms actually, not only do they lose effectiveness, but they can get destroyed by the enemy. The enemy can salt your farms. If you can imagine, if you salt earth, it basically becomes unusable for growing crops. So this can all occur. So right now, I'm just trying to build a massive army. We've got the boar on our side, but he's got to be built first, and that takes a while. And I know during this particular let's play, or what do you want to call it, during this particular mission, you can buy mercenaries as you go across the board. So we're going to advance very soon here. I want to wait for the next attack, and then we'll advance after. Because there we go. It's coming. And you can see how quickly they're destroying our machine guns. And they actually almost... Oh my goodness, no, we have to respawn. I thought they destroyed our machine gun. They didn't, but nonetheless, as you can see, a tremendous amount of damage here. And they destroyed all of our pens. They destroyed our boar pen. We have to beat this mission really quickly, guys. It's really frustrating. I'm going to start putting all of our creatures way back here. Get some more machine guns here. But I think with this mission we have to be faster. Come on, everybody, let's go. We've got to try to take something from the enemy. So I'm gonna go ahead and advance. Oh, what's this? They're already attacking. And we finally got our beautiful boar. Let's go. Come on, we've got to capture enemy warrens. Let's go, boys. Here we go. We can recruit this guy. Kill them all! For all the blue shirts. So remember, we're the bourgeoisie here. There we go. We got it. Now, of course, we have to take over it, control it entirely, and destroy all the rat warrens nearby. But we're off to a good start, guys. Alright, now it has to build. What's going on here? Come on. Kill it all. Destroy it all. We really are off to a really nice start, guys. We have to destroy the enemy gristle mills. And right now we're doing really well. The boar is doing so well. Pretty soon here we will burn this place out. But as you can see, this place has been salted. It's basically unusable. It's not really good. You can see that all the land is destroyed. You can't build or you can't create farms on this land. That being said, we might need to run back home for some reinforcements, but we're off to an okay start, I must say. Oh, there we go. We got some salamanders. Actually, they're chameleons. That's why you can't see them. Recruit, recruit. Come on, claim the gristle mill. So right now we are on a total blitzkrieg with the blue shirts. Hey, War Pig, how you doing, buddy? Seems like you need to expand and just get more resources. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, man. Hey, Lady Chicken Sword, how you doing? Turtle doesn't work in this game because the farms degrade. No, you're absolutely right, and I like that. I think it forces the game to go faster. One of the reasons I can't play, like MOBAs or, a lot of strategy games like StarCraft is I just don't have the time. I mean, I have to work, I've got a job, and so I like it when they're forced to make a decision quickly. Yes, absolutely. It's good to see all of you guys. I am going to bombard you with some advertisements. I apologize, but like I told you, YouTube's gotten a lot worse. We've got to do this a little bit. I'm sorry. We'll be back very soon. 20 seconds, I promise. Please watch. Yeah, I like it. I like it, Adiman. But I prefer Adiman. But I like both. Believe me, don't change your name on my account. I mean, they're both really cool. So Pat Garrett actually just asked me to join, and I had to say, I'm sorry, man. We're currently doing a stream. Hello again to everybody on Twitch. I don't want you guys to feel left out. I know we mostly stream from YouTube, but I'm really appreciative of everybody that joins us on Twitch. It really feels good. And another thing, we just recently got a donation, actually. And this was about 2 days ago. Actually, you guys can't look at my email. What am I thinking? We're probably not the best idea. There's not much here, though, as you guys can see. But basically, somebody sent us, and actually, we could take a look. It was Raymond Valley. There's no identifying information there besides his name, so I really want to thank Raymond for sending that donation. It means a lot. He sent $5, which is really, really great. So many people here have donated, and we always appreciate it. And like I said, I always say this, if you can't donate, then at the very least share the channel. And I mean, really try to share it, because I promise you, I won't forget you. If you help me, I will help you. It's that simple. And I really want to get to that massive level where we are just one of the biggest channels out there. And I think with such an awesome amount of subscribers and the awesome, intelligent people you are, we can do that. Sorry, guys. I am still coughing a bit. I had a virus about a week ago, and I still have that annoying cough. Not too much I can do about it, unfortunately, but we can destroy the last enemy gristle mill and get a nice little win here. Look at all of the army units we have. We have so many. Come on, let's find it. What's here? What have you got? Oh, not much. Gotta find where that last gristle mill is. Probably gonna be in the upper right-hand corner. But I'm telling you, the Longcoats, that's the name of the guys, the Puritans. the Longcoats, they have some incredible snakes. Those snakes are so cool. And obviously, if you play multiplayer, you get to select what side you want to play as. That's certainly a realm we're going to go into soon, and Pat Garrett actually just invited me to a multiplayer game, but we're not going to go to it right yet. You know, we're going to take some time. Oh, that's good English, right yet. Well, if you're in the Adirondacks, it's actually proper. But basically, yeah, we want to jump into multiplayer, especially since people seem to like this series or this game, and if that's the case, always make sure, even after we upload this game, like, make sure to hit that like button, guys. It's definitely something that I would want to play more in the future, and I think multiplayer would be the way to go with it. And I've never seen this before, a balloon, enemy balloon. We could do the campaign, I wouldn't mind, but I think this is the kind of game that relies on multiplayer, and we just got a victory, boys and girls. The Longcoats will feast, which means we get to eat all of the pigs, which is really kind of fucked up. But it's the way it is. And now we're playing as the Reds, guys, as the Communists. They're called the Free People, I believe. And Hopper is their leader. And the KZR are kind of the Nazi party. So we're fighting against them. We need to win some battles here and hopefully increase our respect amongst the factions. We're out near Sun Creek, got caught by a KSR patrol. Quartermaster's got him working in labor camps. So, guys, we're going to have to actually release prisoners, prisoners of war over here. And this is another reason I think a lot of people say it reminds them of the Russian Civil War. You absolutely have war prisoners. Need to stream more on here so you can have more bits when we can cheer, says Milstrat, sir. You're absolutely right, man. And actually, I'm talking direct. Oh, thank you, Lady Chicken Sword. Thank you, my dear. Awesome. And welcome, Joseph Stalin. Thank you so much, Lady Chicken Sword. Lady Chicken Sword just donated some cash for the revolution. I love it. So speaking of For the Revolution, on our Twitch channel, Milstrat Sir mentioned we need some moments so that like the Twitch guys can get into it. And for the Twitch guys, we're gonna set up a program to make Twitch a lot more interesting, where we're gonna have like a point system. I'm gonna see if I can move it over to YouTube. I don't know if I can, where we can actually like give out some prizes. I'm trying to think of like some prizes I can actually provide. I'm not a wealthy man, a lot of you guys know that, but you know, something I can provide for you guys. But I think it's something we need to move into. And thank you again, Lady Chicken Sword. She's always so giving with her donations, and really appreciated. That's awesome. Let's jump in again, see what our next mission is. And this one is going to be interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. So, the KSR labor camp, we've got to fix this. Now, this is a cool mission because you learn that each of the factions has sort of like a different kind of unit. And if you look there at the lower right corner, Nomads of the North, you can see that they've got a little commissar hat, sort of like the Soviets would have had in Siberia or a place like this, like a cold place. And this mission to me is a weird one. We eventually get units every now and then. We need to liberate as many as we can, of course, but we can't necessarily build farms. We just get reinforcements that randomly appear. So I've failed this mission just because of my location before. That might be the case here. Right now I'm going to order our raptors, and that's what they are. They're basically raptors, to attack this area. And you can see already the enemy bird is attacking us, and we need to liberate prisoners. But liberating prisoners is not so easy. Sometimes the prisoners turn on you. They don't necessarily want to support you. Now, we just got an awesome reinforcement, that beautiful bird. But we still have to keep on moving forward. And as you can see, we're losing men. And there's no way to really reclaim them. You know, we don't have farms or anything like that. We need to reclaim them in other ways. So I'm going to keep on moving. There's a machine gun there. Buyin. No, we need to do better than this. So you can't build that. So here we're going to try to get some reinforcements. Basically, we're liberating prisoners is what we're doing. And once we liberate them, they tend to join our cause. Not always. Believe it or not, sometimes you get tricked. Come on, kill him! Why is that taking so long? Come on now. Oh, respawning! So as you can see, just an example of how annoying this mission can be. And we're being attacked by the Nazi wolf here. I think he's going to beat us. We're absolutely going to go back to the Warrens. That's the KSR, which is, of course, the Nazi, the fascist faction. That's their wolf. And that wolf is, like, basically what our boar is as the blue shirts. You know, it's really powerful. Yeah, more of a Cossack hat. Yeah, you're probably right. Hopper is a cutie for the common folk. And I know a lot of people here like sort of like the furry culture, if I can call it that, and find these characters to be really cool. Like, honestly, I've never been into the furry culture much, but when I was younger, I loved Redwall. I'm not sure if any of you are aware of that series. It's a book series about basically rats. It's sort of like a Game of Thrones with rats and mice, and I loved it. And as soon as I played this game, I was like, this is Redwall in the future. Reichwehr Wolf says Warpig. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's get back in. What were you waiting for? What's wrong with me? So here we go. Hopefully make the right decision this time. The Reichwehr Wolf is right there already. Let's kill him. Let's kill him. That's the enemy leader. Kill the bastard. That's got to give us some points. And we're going to jump in here. Destroy this machine gun. But unfortunately, no prisoners to rescue here. And this is where the game gets really complicated, in this mission especially. As you can see, the KSR will feast. And you can see sort of the Germanic look that they have. We've got to win this battle by, in a lot of cases with this mission, just getting lucky with your location. So, eventually we do get reinforcements, but it takes a while. And we have no farm, something like that. We can't really get an income, so we're relying entirely on reinforcements. Go for it, boys. Go get it. Go get it. The Nomads of the North. Get them. And there we go. Mine Revolution needs you. I like how it's not exactly proper English, but Mine Revolution needs you. And of course now they're going to join us. So that's how you kind of get revolutionaries. And one of the cool things here, if you read the mission objectives, water heals these guys. They're reptiles and amphibians, so they somehow get healed by water, which I think is a really cool touch. And so, for whatever reason, in the communist faction, most of the followers are sort of lizards, things like that. There's all sorts of different animal rivalries under the rats, but of course the rats are always in charge. They're always the leaders. Kill these fucking birds. They're always the leaders, but things change. We actually also, I don't know if you guys see that, almost looks like a ghost, that invisible path following us. Those are chameleons. The chameleons can go invisible and, of course, protect themselves quite a lot. Let's attack this area. Go, boys. For the revolution and for the people. And you'll see the chameleons will start to tear this place down. Here we go. Liberate them all. And they've joined us. Now, if we get a net worth of 1,500 food, then we somehow win this match with a bonus, but I don't even know where farms are on this match. Like, I've played this map before, and I've never found a farm, so I have no idea how we're supposed to achieve that. But let's look for a source of water, because we have a lot of units here, and with just a source of water, we could rejuvenate them. We might have to go back a bit. Oh, shit! There he is! Kill him! Nazi wolf! Kill Nazi wolf! And once again, guys, if you're new to the channel, whether you're on Twitch and YouTube, make sure to subscribe. It really helps and shows that you care, and we always appreciate it. Let's bring them into the water over here. Maybe this is good enough. Seems pretty shallow, though. Come on, come on. Run in here. That's right. Yeah, look at that. Look at that health go up. And sure enough, there's another area here. Attack it, boys. Here we go. Join us. The Red Revolution will triumph, brothers. Let's take a look here at the chat logs. Some kind of lizard, yeah. One may call him Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein. That was. I've got to say, Erwin. You know, a lot of the times during work when I'm getting bored, I try to think of like, the worst pun in the world. You know, just to amuse myself. And that one right there fucking got to me, man. That was fun. Wolfenstein. Give me 5 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, fucking Wolfenstein. You really can't argue with that name. I mean, it is accurate, after all. If you look from a Chinese zodiac perspective, sort of makes sense. Lady Chicken Sword, yeah, I guess so. Oh, the Wolfenstein thing. I'm not going to forget that for a while. Let's take a look here. And we got 8 viewers on Twitch. So hello, welcome, guys. Don't forget that you can always join my YouTube channel by clicking the Civil War pic underneath the chat. And I always recommend that. And, of course, if you guys have not added me to, or not added my Twitch channel, please make sure to subscribe. We're also trying to get people to join VidMe. I don't know if Ariman has my VidMe channel, but if you can't donate, if you can't share, join my VidMe channel. If we get 50 views, we actually get to turn it into a proper VidMe channel. And, you know, considering everything that's going on with YouTube these days, I think we need to be safe. I think we need to spread the Agrippa Maxenius seed, that sounds so wrong, to any place we can, and VidMe is included. So I really want to try and make that happen. As you can see here, we've got to free so many more prisoners. So we have to unlock a lot of land. And this mission has a lot of weird locations, like sort of very, very well hidden locations, like these woods, as you can see. Not going to let them kill me, don't worry. But, you know, you really have to kind of get in there to find these prisoners. As you can see in this location, as far as I can see, there are very few prisoners, but we did release a few, which is kind of cool. And now we've got to go find the rest. Come on. It sounds a little French, honestly. Go, boys! Now here we're definitely saving some raptors. Kill them. Welcome and join us, brothers. Beautiful. We've got to continue. Let's see if there's maybe a path here. Maybe not. Don't forget, you guys can be like Lady Chicken Sword and donate some cash. We greatly appreciate it. Makes our end of the month YouTube check look a lot better than it is, and it's amazing how many times the donations from you guys have outweighed what YouTube pays me, and things have only gotten worse. I'm still sticking it in there though. I think it's worth it. Yeah, I have fun doing this. You know, it's kind of a hobby, but things have got to improve soon. They really do. We've lost our opportunity for a heroic victory, but that's okay. I just want a basic victory. We want to, of course, help these guys. Go, boys! Rally around me! For the revolution! Cool! Look at these. Oh, yes. We got the huge bird. This thing is very helpful. See what it's called? The Matriarch. The Matriarch is really cool, guys. She helps big time. Let's break through. Liberate some more prisoners. The revolution must succeed. Go, go, go! Liberation is key, brothers and sisters. There we go, guys. We're up to 10 of 15. We just need to find 5 more prisoner camps. And we are home free. Attack! Attack! And there we go. Sure enough, they have joined our ranks. The revolution carries on, brothers and sisters. We've got to find some water, because a lot of guys are dying unnecessarily, and it's not like we're in a position where we can respawn these guys, but we already have, like, such a huge army. I think we'll probably be okay either way. Still, we should be careful. We must find more areas. This rat kind of reminds me of Rosa Luxemburg. She is a female rat. It just kind of has that revolutionary feeling to her. I really like this character. What the fuck? Why can't we leave? What the hell is going on? They taught me how to leave. God bless them. Here we go. We're going to find the rest of the enemy's locations. If they're keeping our friends in captivity, we must release them. Here we go. Another area. Attack! There we go, guys. So 2 more warrens that we have to release. I'm assuming they're up here in the north. But sometimes the game can become a bit of a maze, if that makes sense. In this case, we've already been through here, but the other warrens are going to be on this side, so we need to sort of find our way through here. It really depends on the map you use, and I could imagine that, you know, in a multiplayer setting, that would be really fun. Some people have likened this game to like a MOBA, and I can't disagree. I'm not a fan of MOBAs, but this game definitely has that MOBA feel to it in a good way, in a really good way. Here we go. Liberate for the revolution. I think we have one more place we need to take out. Are we gonna get there? Ah, glorious. Go for it, boys. For the revolution, we win. This is victory, guys and girls. Here we go. We didn't get a heroic victory, but we beat the fascists in this particular Let's Play. And there's even kind of like communistic music at the end of a victory, which I love. Then, of course, you go to the Rat Warrens. And this is kind of like where everything's decided, like where your next mission is decided, etc. Here we can pick from two. I've tried both the Snake mission and the Boar mission. They're both really tough ones as we approach the next part of the game. And it gets pretty crazy over here. Let's take a look here. Hey, Andrew, how you doing, buddy? Yes, water will heal the lizards and the amphibians, but not the rats. The rats are not affected by water. But that was a nice little victory. You guys want to see what happens next? First of all, you guys have to watch one of these. I'm sorry, I love you, but you have to watch one of these. So what I'm going to do now is actually take a look here at what the next mission is going to be. I've seen the rat's perspective. We'll try it again, though. Surprised you've shown your face around here, Letico. Civilized, do not hide, sinner. We may be in declination, but I'll take your teeth session soon enough. So we need to go ahead and assist the common folk here. And this is actually where you learn about the sort of the communist hero, and her name is Kasha, and she's a wolf with a sniper rifle, which is very communistic. There's actually the sort of Soviet story of the wolf and the mouse, or I think it's the wolf and the squirrel, I can't remember, but it's sort of like a tale about, you know, being cautious. And I think it's a really cool trait. Sort of just really cool stuff. So obviously initially we need to go ahead and build the pig farms, and we'll be eventually feasting on these pigs. That's where, in a weird way, the rat race is much more vicious than the human race, because we actually eat the slaves that we take. They don't know that because they're pigs, but eventually we eat them, and that's the sign of our, you know, sort of our level of respect amongst others. You know, our sort of a caste system of sorts. So I'm immediately going to create some squirrel warrens. And it looks like even on this map I was wrong, guys, because here, if you take a look at the rules, water heals either way. So even without our chameleons, etc., we can still heal our units. And that's really cool. Of course, here we have to destroy enemy gristmills. It's not going to be easy, but first let me get some reinforcements. And I definitely want some assistance. The trench gang, these are, of course, the reptiles. They're awesome. I really want to wait for them, but it costs 120. And that's going to take a while. So these pigs better work a little faster. I'm not sure how fast they can work, but they better speed it the hell up. Work, you pigs. The whip is waiting for you. To build the trench gang. Here we go, guys. Alright, we're almost there. 120, remember. Here we go, get some chameleons. going to build a bunch of squirrel warrants. I'm not building many defenses here, but it's primarily because I want you guys to see Kasha before I end the stream. And there's a weird thing about this flag. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. There's a bullet hole in the flag. But in a weird way, if you're carrying this around in the sunlight, it looks like the Soviet flag with the bullet hole. If it was just a red flag, of course it could identify you as a communist, but there's something about it that just brings a level of glory that I can't profoundly explain to you guys. Let's go ahead and get Kasha, the wolf. And I want to see some euros for Kasha. Let's see if anybody can donate a few cents for Kasha. Lady Chicken Sword donated $2. I think one of you guys can donate some cash for Kasha. And for those of you guys on the Twitch channel, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you want to donate, click the kitty cat. But I want to try to finish this battle. And I want to see if we can get €1 for Kasha and her resurrection into the battlefield. No piggy, says War Pig. Alright, we're coming back, guys. Sorry, I had to take a tiny break. Don't forget about Kasha. You can donate €1 to support the revolutionary cause of Kasha. In the meantime, we're going to get some ferrets. So I'm going to try to build up this group. And look at that. The enemy's going to attack us in force, man. Holy crap. Yeah, we're going to have to build some machine guns for this particular battle. But I want Kasha to be built. They destroyed Kasha's... Nope, she's still being built. Nope, she's not. I was wrong. Kasha is not being built. Well, let's take this area. Let's try to go ahead and get some more pigs working here. Get that economy growing. And we'll get our beautiful Kasha back. How dare they despoil her name? She's the greatest sniper in the entire game. And that's not a lie. Take the grist mill. Now, in this battle, what makes things kind of hard is we don't have turrets. So we can't even build defensive turrets. And look at how many enemies. This is like a Zerg rush. Look how many they send. I mean, it's unbelievable. So we don't even have the option of building turrets. But we do want to get Kasha up. And I think at this point we have to. I promised it to you guys. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew donated £1 for Kasha. Yes, Andrew, you're the best, man. Andrew donated £1 for Kasha. I can't give up now. I have to try to win. Kasha, she will show up, but we have to buy her again, and she's very expensive, 180. But we're waiting for it. I'm not stopping. And at this point, all I can really do is hope that I'm gonna rally my guys here so they defend the farm. We could also try to take this one, but I want to get Kasha up and out. I mean, she is the hero, basically, for the communist faction. They're called the People's Faction, but we all know what that means. You know, they basically really help the worker, the lower class in this particular society. And it's weird, because the reason the revolution is going on, like I told you, is for everybody to rise above the pigs. So it's a really, really cool game. This alternative universe where basically for the rats to be able to evolve, they need to start eating meat instead of wheat. And it's really funny, the way they sort of set it up. So let's see if we don't get Kasha. If not, we're going to keep on building farms. Here we go. Come on, Kasha. Come on, my dear. She's being built right now. As she's being built, I'm going to build some more units, get some more ferrets. And again, we can't get any sort of machine gun, unfortunately. So each farm we take actually kind of helps us, because the enemy has to stop at the farm before they actually attack our base. So it's not such a bad situation. But I want Kasha on our party, especially since Andrew donated that. That was really awesome. We've had 2 donators so far, Lady Chicken Sword and Andrew. Both awesome people on the stream. They always help out. I'm going to build a farm. I know I probably should wait, but let's get the farm up. And I think Kasha's with us now. She is Kasha the Fox. Oh no, they destroyed one of our farms. We'll be okay though. We'll be okay. And the reason you saw the money go down really quickly, or in this case the corn, or the pigs really, is primarily because that farm was destroyed. So We're going to have to, of course, rebuild it, but we could also keep on moving, which is, I think, what we should do. Keep attacking. Gasha! Fire! Kill them all. We have to destroy the enemy Grismos. Remember, our goal is not to take them, it's to destroy them. So we've got to keep that in mind as we continue. Unfortunately, I just got wasted. Got to respawn. And unfortunately, over near our main base, all of the places have been salted. All of the areas have been salted. But we have Kasha with us now, as you can see her. And we have no corn. We've got to build this corn. So we're going to have to somehow rebuild this place. We have no money left. We might have to redo the mission. That's why I told you this mission is so hard. And even with Andrew's donation, Gasha has been destroyed. And they are killing us, man. I can't wait to try this game on multiplayer. It's going to be amazing. YouTube being YouTube, nothing much really. Yes, Andrew. So I'll let you know, man, especially since you dropped a pound. I really appreciate it. What's going on? So basically, YouTube has gotten a lot worse. You know, before whenever we had a video that was demonetized, and this happened a lot, we could at least challenge the claim. And believe it or not, YouTube was pretty reasonable most of the time. When you challenge the claim, they would, 70% of the time, they would realize that I'm making a video, you know, for entertainment purposes. It's not pro-Nazi, it's not pro-communist, etc. Because we do a lot of war videos on this channel, and they would, you know, allow it to be monetized. Now, their new policy is, well, we've made things so much easier. And this is the wording in the email. We've made things so much easier for YouTube creators. From now on, anytime a video is demonetized, you can challenge the demonetization. However, and this is the fine print that makes it shit, if you don't get within 1,000 views within a week, we can't spend the time to review your video. In other words, if I'm not getting thousands of views on a video that's been demonetized, they won't review it. And even on some videos, you know, especially my bigger ones, the Mias Front ones and a few others, the Hearts of Iron ones, you know, even after they allow it to be monetized, you know, I've lost 1,000 subs in ad revenue. It's not a lot of money, guys. You know, if believe me, being a YouTuber is not fun. You know, for 1,000 views, you get maybe if you're really lucky, you get like 12 bucks. If you're an average YouTuber, you get like 7, and if you're really unlucky, you get like 3. It all depends on the kind of advertisers that are, patronizing your video, essentially. So that happened to us, and you know, we had all these videos that got demonetized, and we just can't challenge them. It's just kind of like, well, okay, it's demonetized. One thing we definitely have to look at is the revenue we're getting from all of our subscribers on the donation channel. What's the name of the goddamn thing? Because, you know, for the last 3 months I've called the bank and we haven't gotten anything from them. Patreon. So I want to figure out what's going on. And for those of you that are donating on Patreon, I really appreciate it. It's so cool, guys. We've made life much better by ending starvation, by killing and eating the hungry, says Erwin Rommel. Erwin Rommel is a true fascist. I'm not a fascist. I'm actually a far left-winger, but I like the way you think. I like the way you think. I like that thought process in this rat universe of sorts. Anyway, guys, we are going to go ahead and end the stream now. I've got to get to work tomorrow. I really want to thank Andrew Wavell and Lady Chicken Sword for their awesome contributions. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. If you guys enjoyed it enough, we can turn it into a Let's Play series. We're certainly going to be doing some multiplayer on this game, and kind of see if we can flesh it out. We've also restarted the Battlestar Galactica Deadlock series. You know, we lost our old campaign because of the update files. But, guys, you know, please keep supporting the channel. We're so close, guys, to that 10,000. And, you know, that's a milestone for sure. That 10,000 subscribers is going to be so cool. And we've got to do something for it. So if anybody has any ideas as to how we should approach that, please let us know in any of our videos. Any of my videos, I always see you guys post your comments. You know, we need to do something special for the 10K. And I think what I might do is once we get to 10K, Audimon remembers this. You guys know him as the Rambling Exile. I think I did was it a 12-hour stream, Audimon? In any case, you know, my legs hurt more during that stream than they've ever hurt before in my life. And I used to play soccer, I used to do construction work, but when I was actually doing that stream, your legs just go dead. Like, you can't feel them. I would easily, when we get to 10K, I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to say I'm going to do a 12-hour stream. I think that's pushing it, but I think I'll do like a 6-hour stream. We'll set it up, and we'll just call it the 10K sub stream. And all of you guys can join, of course, have some fun. I'm also trying to work to make Twitch a lot more attractive to you guys. You know, I've actually just learned recently from actually a colleague at work how to add the point system to Twitch, how to add new subscribers to Twitch, so whenever somebody subs, we get like a message. And I think what I'm going to try to do, I don't know how I can repay you guys for all the work you've put in supporting this channel, but, you know, I want to give some prizes out, you know, for people that reach a certain amount of numbers. I'm of the belief, and I hope you guys are too, that one day the Agrippa Maxenius channel is going to be just as big as, you know, Diplex Heated, Enter Elysium, etc. And I want to at least maybe, you know, maybe I can do something as simple as getting some t-shirts created for you guys, signing them, sending them to you. But I really want to find a way to pay you guys back, because I love you guys so much. I love your support. It means so much to me, guys, and I can't express that enough. So anyway, I'm going to sign off here, but a lot of changes are coming. I'll do an update video very soon. Thank you so much, Lady Chicken Sword and Andrew Wavell, for donating. You guys are awesome. Thank you, The Rambling Exile, for moderating. You are the best moderator in the world, and I mean that sincerely. And thank you to all my amazing, amazing followers. You guys are great. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, especially if you're new to Twitch. But I must say, I must bid adieu to you guys. I will play one more ad. I appreciate it if you watch it. And after that, guys, I've got to get some sleep because I do have to work tomorrow. Yes, it sucks. I hope that at one point, you know, I'm able to do, you know, this as a job. I'm able to do this full time. And I promise you, if you guys help me get to that point, I will entertain you guys for hours on end without any issues whatsoever. So please deal with this ad, and thank you for watching Tooth and Nail. Really cool game, or Tooth and Tail, I should say. And for our Twitchers, please don't forget, guys, to subscribe to Twitch and click on the Civil War picture down below to subscribe to our main YouTube channel. Really helps. Alright, guys. Thank you again. Take care. Have a great day. And hopefully I'll see you very soon. I think on the weekend we're going to go for a big stream. So let's see if we can't do that. And don't forget, we also have a really cool Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Part 2 video for our recent campaign. So I hope you guys will stop by there too. Take care, my friends.